Hey guys, welcome back to my cooking channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this delicious and pretty simple sushi. So let's get to it. For this sushi, we're going to need a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of mirin seasoning, 1 cup of rice wine vinegar, a kilo of sushi rice, and a packet of nori sheets, which is basically just seaweed. We need to get a kilo of our sushi rice and rinse it with cold water in a strainer. After our rice has been rinsed, we need to get a large pot and put water in it, and then we need to put the rice in and bring it to a boil. So after it's been boiled and we've been stirring it occasionally for about 2 to 3 minutes, we need to reduce the heat and simmer it and cover it with a lid for about 15 minutes. So the rice has been on the heat for about 10 minutes and now it's finally boiled. So now we need to just reduce the heat, put a lid on it and cover it, and then wait 15 minutes and then it'll be ready. So for the seasoning, we're gonna need a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of mirin seasoning, we are supposed to be putting in a cup of rice wine vinegar, but I think that the vinegar will really overpower the rice. So I'm just going to put in about 3/4 of a cup of that, and then I'll taste it, and then if needed, I'll put in the extra 1/4 of a cup. After the rice has been simmered for 15 minutes, we need to strain it like really well. Now I have all the rice in bowls, really heavy, and now we just need to transfer it to a long rectangular tray like this. A lot of rice. After all of this rice is here, we need to get the seasoning that we just made with the mirin, rice wine vinegar, and the sugar. Pour it all over this, and then mix it through thoroughly. So the rice looks really good and shiny and glossy. It also tastes really good, not too vinegary, not too sweet, and not just plain rice. So now we need to set this aside, let it cool to room temperature, and now we'll just go on to our toppings. I'm going to be using some mayonnaise, some tuna, some avocado, and some cucumbers. Topping. So the avocado is cut, the cucumber is cut, the tuna has been prepared, the rice has been seasoned and has been cooled to room temperature, and we have our nori or seaweed sheets. Now we just need to assemble it. So normally we would use a bamboo mat, which is a classic way to make sushi, but I don't have a bamboo mat, so I'm just going to put the seaweed on a cutting board, roll it up manually, and then it'll be ready. We take one of our seaweed sheets and put the shiny side down, so like this, and then we fill the sushi with about a thin layer of rice and put it about 2/3 of the way up of the seaweed. Spread on the seaweed. Now I'm going to put on my fillings. So for this sushi, I'm thinking that I'm going to make an avocado and cucumber sushi. You need to have more filling and less rice. So I suggest that you put a thin layer of rice when you're spreading it and a lot of filling, well, depending on what you want to have in your sushi. So I just rolled the sushi up and then I cut it in half. So now I'm just going to cut it maybe into smaller pieces. Now you have to be delicate when you're cutting it, and I suggest you use a serrated knife because it'll just cut through it quicker. So practice making sushi about 3 times until you're really confident. Then you can maybe start mixing and matching fillings, maybe making a cool design with it. Do whatever you want. You can be as creative as you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Here is my sushi. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.